described it yesterday, I think. As a feeling of falling down the side of a cliff and trying to grab onto branches and realizing that they're all like there's nothing to grab onto. It felt like a falling, but not in a panicked kind of free fall. It was more of a soft, nope, not this, nope, not this one either, nope, not this one either. And today has felt like the most beautiful day, most perfect day of my life. And not because of any external circumstances. It just felt like everything was perfect. And I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about I guess I'm curious about like the underlying currents that have led us here, or me here. Me, me and I don't really feel as relevant anymore. But the underlying currents that have led up to this.
There seems to be layers which you go through. There seems to be patterns that you need to experience in different phases. But there also seems to be for most or many one point where you break the surface. Coming home. And the irony of that is also that the I or the self that most identify as also vaporizes in that moment. As if this construction of self has just been a polarized mirror to guide you home. And now you've been here for a couple of days. For you who has it more freshly in your mind, Could you describe your experience?
Hmm. Well, since the concept of I and also time is it just feels very elusive and it's like I know it's there, but whenever I try to grab onto it, it just dissolves in my hands. Like it's not so it feels a little difficult for me as well. Like it's fresh, but it feels like lifetimes ago. Mm. Yeah, it is that feeling of coming home, of opening the door to my own home, stepping inside and closing the door, and then having that sigh of, yes, finally. Maybe lying down on the carpet. Yeah, it's that feeling. It feels like it's been on deeper and deeper levels, like experiencing it, but on deeper levels. It's even hard to explain what has happened in the last week because now it just feels now is now. We'll try. Mm. It feels like the amount of thoughts have decreased steadily, like less and less and less and less. And now when they come, it's more of a, wonder what this thought is about, which feels really liberating.
Mm.
And it feels like I have so much energy and so much time where I used to be or feel very tired and as if there was no time. I feel amazing. Like just the physical or this is like sensual experience of being in my body is incredible. Breathing is incredible. Drinking water or ice cold beer is incredible. I feel, yeah, all of my senses are heightened and also, as I told you before, they feel like gifts,
Mm.
like something that I can't believe I took it for granted. These beautiful opportunities to experience everything all the time. Mm.
And how did you feel about the body before?
Mm. I didn't get it. I didn't get why. I didn't want it. It felt like I wanted to crawl out of my skin when I was in my body. It felt like it was heavy and in the way, like it was holding me back or slowing me down or limiting. Yeah, it felt limiting.
Mm.
Felt like a cage, prison.
You can see it in your eyes as well. There's this new depth and calmness.
Mm.
Mm. The process. It's hard to explain. But once you're there, it's quite clear. As you said before, that even though you've done a lot of spiritual work, you didn't even know this existed.
Mm. Mm. I realize now that this feeling is similar to, let's take one example, but the breath and the meditation with Dr. Joe Dispenza, doing that for a few weeks to like stimulate the pineal gland and like creating this sensation. But there was so much work. There was so much work. And it was such a fleeting, like it was a short little experience
Mm.
where it just felt incredible. You gotta get all your intentions and manifestations in there because now it feels incredible. So do it now. Yeah, I remember now going to that big event with 7,000 people meditating, and then coming into something that felt similar to this. But then you open your eyes, and all of a sudden you're interacting with people and eating food and taking the bus back to your hotel, and it's gone. And then you go back and you work and you work, and then you get back there, and then it's gone again. And it becomes this reward for all the hard work, in a way. And this doesn't feel that way. It's not a reward for all my effort. It's not what it is. Just like coming home isn't a reward. It's a natural state. It's a natural place to be.
Mm.
It's where life is. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Thank you. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about it. Because it doesn't really matter if you close your eyes, if you open your eyes, if you meditate, if you're not meditating. It's like this, it's like being the process of life. To be aware when life unfolds.
Mm.
It's stepping out of the way so life can do its thing.
Mm.
And once you break the ice and come home, you're home.
Mm.
And life does its thing. But you're also life. And you listen to one another. So there is a trust and calmness. And you know it will not be lost. It's life itself. It's you.
Mm.
Not the construction of self. It's being the one.
Mm.
Not even that. Thank you for sharing your experience. And it's very beautiful to see and feel that you're here. And you seem stable.
Mm.